All right, Doug couldn't make it here today, but we're here. We're at Bobcat of Pittsburgh, right on 19, right over in Cranberry, right along the way. And guess what? Hey guys, we're here at Bobcat of Pittsburgh. I've got Craig here from the ground maintenance equipment representative for Bobcat of Pittsburgh, and we're talking lawnmowers today. I know it's the wrong season, but it's the right time to buy, the right price. What do we got here, Craig? What is this unit right here?
Well, what's up, guys? Hey, Phil, how you doing? This
Not
here
too
is our
shabby.
baseline ZT2000 Zero Turn. This is a standard residential, good for getting right off the bat. 1 to 3 acres, 4-gallon fuel capacity with a Kawasaki 23 horsepower motor.
Gotcha. But I've got a little, was that John Binford back in the day? I want
Yeah,
more.
you'll like
so
that.
I saw this one now, so sell me on this one. What do we got to offer here?
So this takes you a step up. This is our ZT3000. You get the larger tires, you get a more comfortable high back seat,
stronger
clutches. This is great for hillsides. Where the smaller residential models are not going to get you on there that great, but this model here,
because of the wider tires,
because of the wider tires,
base,
correct? Yeah, stronger clutches in them.
Giving me price points here. If I'm trying to sell the wife, a couple days before Christmas is where we're at. I'm trying to sell the wife on it. Where are we at price point wise on a 2,000 to a 3,000?
So on the 2,000, starting off cash price, you come in, you give us a check, you give us cash right on the
COD.
spot.
We're paying, we're walking.
You're
$4,400
plus tax. You take it out the door cash. If you don't have that cash on you want to finance, we have 0% for 60 months. Price goes up to $5,100, but still a reasonable price.
Gotcha.
Actually, it's a great price here for the end of the year.
Let's move over here to the commercial line.
Absolutely.
We're always looking for a little bit more. So Craig, we've walked up on the 3,500. Tell me the upgrade from 3,500 from the 3,000 over there. Where are we at in the classifications?
So classifications, 3,500 is our entry-level commercial mower. Okay, it takes you to step up from the residential, but it doesn't fully blow you into the commercial line either. But you do have the stronger hydrostats on it. Okay, you got the high back suspension or mechanical seat. Okay, dual fuel tanks. You have 8 gallons of fuel. You can flip that on the fly.
Yep.
Okay, you still have the sealed pulleys just like the rest of them here.
What's our mower deck width?
So you can get these on 52 or 61-inch decks.
Okay. So you have those here to offer if
I do.
Hint, hint, the significant other came in to purchase something before the end of the year for me because she forgot.
Uh-oh.
We have those in stock.
We have these in stock, absolutely.
Or she buys this one and I really want the next size up. We can make that happen?
We can make that happen.
All right. So let's jump over to your premier series of commercial line, professional mowers. What do you got to offer?
All right, so starting out in our full commercial line here is the ZT6000.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
This is when you get it really into the game.
I got to try this bad boy out. Craig, you said in your commercial line that they're very user-friendly as well as serviceability. I see the air cleaners right on top. We can clap that out. Simple as all. It's from the operator standpoint. If you're a business owner and your operator's out on the field, you can pull the air cleaner, cap that out, and that gives you longevity and duration for your hours on your engine. What else is key about this Bobcat unit?
That's correct. So everything we have on here makes servicing it yourself very easy.
Look at here.
It screws out, pin comes out.
Come on, seriously.
Gate opens up. So it gives you access to both your heads, down to the muffler. Over here, we have a toolless oil change. So if you need to change your oil, you come in here. Right here, we have your drain tube. You just slip it down.
Toolless oil change. No trying to crank that nut underneath there, find the fits all instead of the right size wrench.
You just take this tube, you drop it down through here.
Gotcha.
Give it a little bit
of a breather. It drips out.
Yep.
Quick oil changes then.
Quick oil
Toolless.
change. Yep.
We're not stripping that nut or stripping the bottom side of the pan.
You shouldn't be stripping
oh my goodness.
anything.
Why don't they do this in cars?
It'd be nice.
Why doesn't Bobcat talk to somebody else, huh?
We
That'd
just
be
get
awesome.
our engineers over at GM, right?
Yeah, exactly. Seriously. Anyway, but we're here at Bobcat of Pittsburgh, and the serviceability in a commercial line is one of the key features, and we need to keep that in mind as we look at the units they're offering here today. Come and check them out.
And one more thing I'd like to show you is the access where you can get in on everything, clean it out. There's no mess, no hassle. These side covers come off, couple wing nuts. These side covers will pop right off.
So all around those pulleys that build up on our own units at home, we try to pressure wash them out because we don't want to. Oh, so everything is fully cleanable. Reset the belt, changeable, serviceable by the operator if they needed to.
Absolutely, you can get right in there. You can stand on this deck. You push this down. Now you're back into your hydrostats. You can get down in there. So the belt
clear the cooling fans, all of that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I really want this, but I know it's above my my tier of, acre and a half.
There's nothing above your tier of acre.
I like where your head's at. Whoa, what do we got here?
Okay.
So dual fuel tanks is what we're looking at, and we're looking about switchable.
Right, so we got 15
Side to
gallons
side.
combined, 7.5 per
Okay.
tank. You want to flip it on the fly, you got this little lever right here.
Fuel gauges both sides of the machine.
Yes,
hydrostatic, parking brake. Tell me about the lever here. I don't understand it. I don't have one.
All right, so everybody knows, you know, on your standard tractors, you know, if you want to raise and lower the deck, you got to really pull up, use your muscle, lower it
You
down.
gotta hop off and adjust.
Exactly. So on this one, we have a foot adjustment and a handle. This will help you. You can use your leg,
Take the
and
weight
your
off.
arm. Correct.
So
yes.
really, I'm setting the lever in the mow height, but down here, I'm taking the weight of the deck.
Absolutely.
On the leg.
Yep.
Okay. I got that, and just a safety latch, right? So
That's it.
doesn't
Yeah.
drop.
So this here is the pick. You can
Copy
set
that.
your deck size. You know, it's very well put on here. What size of height you want your grass to be cut?
How do I
at.
adjust for like a 160-pound guy?
Well, you just
160 pounds.
Hey, you just
That's
stand
it.
up here. You dial it into whatever weight you want it at.
Yep.
So even if you're 160, you want the most comfortable, put it in a 160.
That's a
You want to
lie.
bounce a little bit more?
I'm probably
man?
like 30% more than
30%
that.
more?
It's
I
like
don't know, you
age.
look pretty good
Looks
for
age to me.
160.
I wore baggy today just
Did
for
you?
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I appreciate
But
it.
back here, I saw this has a ROPS. The next side down had a ROPS as well, but it also has some guards on the rear and some safeties, right?
Yeah, so this
Standard safeties for the commercial lines.
protects you the whole way around. You're not going to damage anything. And on all the commercial models from the 6,000 and up, you see these two knobs here?
I do now.
Okay, so when you're riding on this mower, after you've had it for a while, these kind of get out of sync, no matter what zero turn you have. And you usually have to get like a little 10mm wrench. You got to get in here and dig
I have an
around.
old one where I push further on the right
Yep.
and a little less on the left, and I just assumed that was the drive motors going bad. So there's an adjustment built into the Bobcat line?
Right, so you can actually do this on the
Okay.
fly. Okay, you can tighten or loosen them, and you get right back into sync. So when you push both of them forward, you go in a straight line.
Gotcha. You can top them out
That's right.
and go. So we had spoke about topping them out. You said the mow speed was what?
19 mile an hour. Now that's not cut speed, that's your 2-speed, but you can cut at 17 mile an hour with our ZT
17 mile an hour of mowing. Okay, fully adjustable seat here, adjustable armrest, cup holder. Like there's some like accoutrements that guys like me like, and then wider tires, bigger tires.
Wider tires, plus you have a hitch on the
Traction
back,
service. Okay.
rear swinging door.
Capability of the hitch looks like a 2-inch square receiver, standard receiver, so I can
Standard
pull a trailer
receiver.
around and
Absolutely.
things like that. Maybe a small aerator or something we could in the commercial line of things.
That's right.
Or
You wanna throw it
even a guy who overdoes it at his house.
You can even throw the kids in the back, take them on a joyride down to get some ice cream.
Gotcha. So same adjustments, commercial-wise adjustments that they can do on the fly. Your operators, because you may be a business owner, but your operators are out there running some of this machines
Right.
beside you. They can do those same things. And you had already told us the fuel tank capacity and then deck size. Let's talk deck size again. You know what I mean?
so
My
you can get
wife's
this in-
interested in that.
Well, I bet she is.
Yeah.
So you have two sizes that this comes in. We have the 61-inch deck, or if you want to go for more capacity, you got the 72-inch. You can knock out those fields in no time at all.
So tell me about the price points on these. When we talk price points, and I see everything's just a bit more robust. Like we're looking at 3H size plates, the deck, bump guards, the whole 9 yards to make things last longer than I see some of the competitor brands. Tell me price points on these.
Okay, well, back to the frame real quick. They run 3, 7, and 10 gauge steel on these commercial lines. Okay, so you have a tube frame on the inside too, so it handles all that torque. You're not going to have any bending on it. As far as price points go, for the 6,000s, I mean, you're looking at 9,900 cash.
Gotcha.
All
So
right.
under 10 grand.
Under 10
I could
grand.
walk out the door with that one. My wife or
Absolutely.
significant other, hey, I got a big family, hint, hint, could walk out the door with that.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then this one, where do we end up at? And this
one
was
here-
only till December 31st right now,
Till
right?
December 31st. You can get out on the 72-inch at 13.2. If you want to get the 61-inch, you're at 12.3.
Okay, so this would be commercial versions. This is where businesses will take out those end-of-year financing plans. When we start talking about tax savings and tax programs that are out there, these are where guys are going to jump on these to take advantage of those programs as well, so they can put it on their tax books, records for this year.
That'd be the
instead of
smartest
rolling
thing they
next
could
year.
do.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and what we say here with Sprankles is and I change it up a little bit. They can't do what they do without us being the purchaser. Come and check them out.
Thanks, Phil.